devil who to believe in. Oh, yo.
Oh.
What's going on?
Hey.
It's, January 1st, if you haven't looked at the calendar yet.
Which you really should, but, you know what that means?
New January 1st, 2014.
We're like 14 right now.
Well, not right now, it isn't 2014. It's actually 2013, but we're making a video in advance. We're trying to be productive here.
No. Yeah. So you know what we do on January 1st, 2014?
I don't know, what do we do? You don't even know, do you?
We go through the top videos of the year.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys haven't noticed yet, open your eyes, because we have a special guest this year.
Who?
My gum.
The gum's amazing.
It is. I mean, I wish I could, like, hand you a piece through the camera, but I can't. You know, right now I'm just going to have another piece. It's that good. So, I guess we're going to move on with our January 1st. But I think there is one thing I forgot.
What might that be?
Special guest we have with us today.
Who? You?
No. This movie right here. Freaking best zombie movie of the 80s. Are we clear to move on?
We're clear to move on.
Oh wait, one more thing.
Mm.
I keep forgetting. Special guest.
What?
Isn't it obvious?
Oh god, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. The remote. Well, you can never have enough remotes. You can never have enough TVs to start with remotes. So, here we are. Here's our other special... I forgot again. Led Zeppelin, Mothership on CD.
Can't forget that.
Get it.
Please, if you're gonna...
Freaking good.
Can't listen to music without listening to that.
What about Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction?
I got an appetite. And it's for destruction.
I got an appetite for Guns N' Roses when I hear this CD. We got some good ones on there. Welcome to the Jungle. Sweet Child O' Mine. Bring Me Down to the Paradise City where the girls that have you. You know. Only the best stuff.
I mean, it doesn't smell like Nirvana. Or Teen Spirit, but you know. You know. Yeah, so. So should we get to Chase?
Yeah, the videos. I feel like I'm missing something.
Me too.
It's you!
No. No.
I feel like you were here.
Yeah. Right?
No, you weren't.
You sure?
Alright, well, special guest, Cory Cherven for the day, because you want to go check out his work at AnimalFilms now. And
Keeping it human.
We'll be mentioning it in the coming videos.
Yeah. Two hands.
Teach this idiot a lesson. He's backing up too.
He's backing up on it. Alright, people. This video is a big deal. And we're going to tell you why. Here's a few reasons. Well, for one thing, this video has more meaning, not in the video itself, but like outside and in our
Personal
parts.
lives.
Yeah, personal lives, I
Yeah.
guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because that night was a very memorable night for Cory and I. And that video, I guess, would sort of be the anthem for that night. Cory, you want to add anything?
The most memorable scene from the movie Christine. We had the opportunity to remake it. It's beautiful.
Well, we have the opportunity to remake any part of it, but...
Well, yeah, but that was the best one.
The
We
part-
couldn't drive a car into a gas station. That was kind of something I wanted to do, but
Mm-hmm.
it just wouldn't happen. We had to end it there before,
Yeah.
before things got...
Christine gas station scene remake. Moving on. Alright, people. This one is another sort of quote-unquote hit from the early times of 2013. This one is Uncle Bob Stays Over. This one stars myself, Joe, and Dominic, who's the comedian king of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And this video, well, I guess it garnered a lot of laughs from a lot of our relatives and a lot of friends.
Mm-hmm. Innocent laughs. It's unusual.
So, I guess, yeah, this part right here got people going real good. Him ripping the seat up.
Mm-hmm. Not the first time we've stuffed a pillow into somebody's shirt to get some fun.
Get some laughs.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be a good way to summon the laughter.
Yeah.
Fat people are funny.
It's funny because he's fat.
Mm-hmm.
And then this bathroom scene coming up. That really summoned the laughter too. Dominic's acting in the bathroom. I don't know, I just feel like this is well done. This was one of the first ones, the first comedy, of the year. Because it was just made in January. And it was like one of the first big comedies of the year, and it really got things going.
Mm-hmm.
For obviously me and Dom to go, and then Cory started over the summer with a bunch of comedy videos. Ryan, his usual comedic self.
Mm-hmm. Just a generally good way to kick off the year.
Not so much me solo, because I'm not usually that comedic on the solo.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a few efforts here and there, but they weren't quite going anywhere. Alright, guys. Cory, you want to describe us here?
Well,
That's you.
It's a film of me and a time traveler. Well, time traveler and Joe meeting up and creating a unique environment. Wait a minute. Which one of us here is a time traveler? A little rusty here.
No, nobody's a time traveler, I don't think, because nobody was a time traveler.
But it,
The time traveling events is because, like, he's a psychic.
but he knows.
Yeah. You're the psychic guy in the video.
Ah, I'm a psychic. Okay, yes. I knew that something suspicious was going to happen to Joe here, and so I helped him figure it out and saved his life in doing so.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the whole premise of the video. It's not the most interesting of our videos, but I'd say it definitely kicked off the year for some of the dramatic works we had.
Mm-hmm.
So, moving on. Alright, Cory. What do we have here?
We have Banshee Hunters Season 1, the pilot episode of Banshee Hunters.
Well, Banshee Hunters was inspired because there was a little bit of a hype at the time between myself, Cory, and Dominic.
Mm-hmm. A little
And
bit of supernatural type stuff going on.
yeah, we were discussing an incident in the late 70s about Banshee sightings. And this was with my buddy Dominic's father, and he claimed to not see one, but his buddy apparently shot one and buried one while they were on a camping trip in the late 70s. This got me all fired up, and next thing you know...
Yeah, this series had a lot of momentum at first, but, you know, it kind of slowed down a little.
Well, obviously it slowed down because it only had 3 episodes.
But they were very eventful episodes.
Especially the first one, which was 10 minutes and 39 seconds.
But it had a good chance. It had the possibility of becoming something bigger, but it just didn't.
And, well, that's Banshee Hunters.
Yes.
And since we're, like, constrained on time, we have to move on. Although this is a very good video that I personally favored. Alright, everybody. This is Absolute Grey on the commercial. The only reason we're putting this in here is because of the,
had like a,
we had, like, me...
behind a little joke, running joke through the trio.
Yeah, both Ryan and me watched this video, and next thing you know, we were laughing our heads off at the commercial. I don't know what made it so funny. We were just laughing. Combination of the music and the dogs in the video. Something made it so funny.
Yeah.
Especially that part.
Inspired the joke Absolute Grey.
So, yeah, it's fun to address that. Have some vodka. Alright, people, the only reason we're addressing this video is because how big of an impact it had on the year. I consider this the founding father of the on acid videos and music videos that we went on to make with the entire trio as a group. And everybody joined in 2013 on the bandwagon of on acid videos, which is like a very in-depth propaganda and something to simulate drug trips, I guess. That's what on acid is. Very self-explanatory. And then there's a side of on acid, which we didn't really cover in this particular on acid, that sort of propaganda. Mostly it is against the U.S. government. That's something that Ryan has done more often than Cory and I. He has woven propaganda within the layers of his video.
He wants the legalization of drugs.
No, he doesn't. I'm not talking about stuff like that. We're addressing the tyranny of the world is becoming less free. I don't want to get too in depth, but that's just a little teaser of what Ryan is trying to get at by his on acid videos, and that's what I'm starting to get at with my new ones. And this is considered the founding father of the videos, so I just wanted to address that. April 4th, 2012, this was made. Cory and I were both in our 7th grade school year.
So yeah.
And I think this particular on acid is not about propaganda. This one was about definitely simulating drug trips.
Having fun, you know. Doing whatever.
Simulating drug trips, that's what this one's about. But later ones to come, especially now, more modern, is about those propaganda I was talking about. Moving on.
Alright, so this is The Bedtime Story. It's a little short film that I made back, when did I make this? A couple months ago, maybe? Back when everything just kick-started for me. It's more of a horror-type film thing where a father's telling his son a bedtime story about a type of murder, and things get strange when the father starts putting, so to speak, like drugs and stuff into his son's drinks and things. There's more going on behind the scene that you don't actually see, but it's inferred. there's some unique part of the son and the father's relationship going on here. And eventually the father evolves to be a type of murderer and psychopathic kind of guy. Things get strange. What do you think of this video?
Me personally, I thought this video was great. I really liked the horror aspect of it. It's one of the first videos that it genuinely creeped me out, and I think later on I was genuinely creeped out by Stalked, your other horror film from this October. And we may have mentioned that, but yeah, I liked it a lot. I especially liked the fact that you could put two of yourselves together.
I do that quite a bit because
First scene.
I don't have a lot of people to film with.
You have me.
Oh, I guess I do.
You never call though.
I have my cliche pajamas that I always wear in every video that involves pajamas. Oh, not exactly. Most of my videos I wear this red and black checkered pant with a white shirt. It's weird.
Moving on. Okay, what we have here, people?
The one and only greatest video on YouTube, created by Ryan Manny for 99.
He had 4 sequels after this to this series.
Kind of milking it a bit.
Milking it?
No, pulling a lot out of one thing. You know, the good one was good enough.
This one was good. Look, let me tell you one thing. The second one was better, and for a long time it was considered the best. Third one, it was alright. Fourth one,
pretty good.
Amazing. Fifth one was the cherry on top for all of it, I think.
Yeah. Hopefully he wrapped it all up.
What do you have something against the series? I really like the series. I like to see it have a second season.
I know. All these things seem to be based around the acid thing that we talked about earlier.
The one thing, on one hand we have simulating the drug trip. And then on
this
the
doesn't
other
simulate, it puts you inside of a real one created by Ryan.
Yeah.
We don't know what he does when he edits these.
No.
I have yet to be. I have not been with him when he makes these.
Me either. I don't think either one was with him because he's being so creepy. Yeah, so yeah, on one hand we have the simulation of the drug trip. And then on the other hand, we have the propaganda thing I was talking about earlier. The propaganda against the U.S. government most of the time. It's gotta be my favorite part.
And then there's this. And there's headbanging and colors. Probably some subliminal messages in here to get you like buy Cheerios or something.
Yeah, alright. No, I'll take it. So, yeah, that's the greatest video on YouTube. We had the propaganda thing on one side, we had the simulator on one side, and it all boils down to one epic video. Actually, should I say, 5 epic videos now, because he put up 5. And they just got better and better and better and better.
Oh, there was episode 3. 2 was it? Yeah.
No, 3.
Was 3?
3 wasn't that great.
Yeah, 3. 3 could. You do away with 3.
3 could be better.
Yeah.
That's the only exception, though. Moving on. Yeah, you know what time it is.
It's party time.
Now it's a party.
It's definitely party, man.
This video
This is a party.
was a party.
Genuinely party.
This video,
If you haven't seen it, you have to see it.
yeah, shut off this January 1st, 2014 video right now.
Right now.
Go watch it. It's on Foxway Network. It's The Bro Cave. Go watch it.
There are more too. There's a second one.
Yeah. There's a second one. Soon to be third one.
Yeah. So if you haven't, get down there and watch it now.
Immediately.
Like
I don't know why you're like still watching the
Are
video.
you hanging around?
And
Seriously.
if you have seen it,
You should know that there's a lot of comedy gold in here.
comedy gold.
Perverted sexual comedy gold.
That is what this entire video is about.
It's a video about subliminal messages involving sexual stuff. You could just tell by the way Joe carries that stereo.
It's very sexual.
So if you're into that kind of stuff, take a gander.
Alright, moving on. Hello, people. Cory, go ahead.
Alright, what we have here is another movie-type reenactment thing, like the one from our friend, the movie with the car. Christine. Alright, this is from... this is their own... Sorry. This is their own little form of a Super 8 from the movie Sinister, where if you haven't seen the movie Sinister, this won't make sense, but there are a bunch of little clips that you have in little reels of movies, which are called Super 8s, and they're filled with a bunch of really nasty murder stuff. And that's what this is.
Really nasty murder stuff. Really sums it up.
Yes. Really nasty murder stuff.
So that's what this is. This was a hype at the time, and so go watch it.
Mm-hmm. You won't regret it.
Just got shot.
Unless you're the one person who disliked this video, in which case...
Probably Anthony, because he got shot.
Understandable. Alright, well, take a look at it.
And what do we have here? We have the trio Reveiw. Now this little video here is the beginning of a wide age of videos that is still continuing to this day and will continue for a very long time, probably up to next year. Wow. Now this is all of us getting together and making it on acid. If you want to see what it looks like, watch these videos. I told you about it before multiple times. On acid is about the propaganda and the drug simulation. Now these are definitely a mix of the best of the both worlds. Propaganda and the simulation mixed together perfectly. If you want to see that, watch these videos. Now right here in this little clip, Ryan dancing, I would probably say that's more on the simulation side. Me and my shirt off. And all of us fighting. I don't see any propaganda in that. But there are some future videos like No Such Thing as Designation that lie a secret message sort of within the layers of the video. So I'd say that that is more towards the propaganda side of the on acids, and this one is more of the simulation. So yeah, I just wanted to address that because it sort of sparked off. The whole spark. We already have at this point we already had the first few greatest video on YouTubes. I had my On Acid series, the On Acid, that's the Founding Fathers series, going strong at the time. This was the cherry on top for that theme. Very, very mainstream theme of the trio in early to mid 2013. Okay, continuing. Okay, welcome people. What we have here is Mr. Food. Mr. Food is a, wasn't exactly a trio, well I guess it is memorable, but it's not exactly trio memorable. It's not exactly die-hard memorable. It was very memorable between me and my buddy Dominic. But I'd say that's probably it. Yeah, Mr. Food is a very interesting video, and if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's on Animal Days too. What? Alright, well, continuing on from there. Alright, what we have here is probably my favorite Johnny Cash song, and I made a music video for it, and yeah, I think, well, I don't think, I know this got a lot of attention when it first came out, mostly in a bad way, because it looks like I want to commit suicide, with me staring at knives and nooses, and black and white, and going outside in the rain, all that good stuff. It garnered a lot of a bad tension between my family members, and my friends didn't take it the wrong way because they have sick and twisted minds like me.
Mm.
And
I make suicide videos all the time.
like have we here the noose. No, I don't want to hang myself, but just PSA.
You didn't die it right.
And here I am out in the rain, black and white video, and I see darkness. I think it was the perfect video for that song. It's, I guess, what I always felt, and I just did in the video. I always felt that this part of the song is me walking up the trail like that. I always felt the beginning of the song was me staring at that knife. And I just think it worked so perfectly, I just felt I had to address it on this January 1st. So, here we are. It garnered a lot of attention. I think, yeah, Dominic told me it was a very dramatic, and he liked the fact that I was taking new leaps, or new steps in different directions, not just comedy factors anymore. So did Brian. Apparently Cory hasn't seen it yet. But I guess he needs to watch it then. Because everybody said it was good, and I personally think it's very good. So, here we are. Johnny Cash, I See a Darkness music. Alright, here we are, people. Yeah, this is, I just wanted to mention the whole music video thing we did. We had 3 music videos we made on one night, and they're all in one take and stuff. They weren't like a big deal music video, not like VFL stuff. It's just performance videos that we made. Me and Ryan made a ton of performance videos coming up, like Nervous Shakedown. Then we got into the whole Bathroom Boys thing in September. And, yeah. Performance video. Address it. Ooh. What we have here is Plenty of 80s Hair.
That's a lot of 80s hair.
That name came from an AC/DC concert. It was, something something, and then at the end it said, and plenty of 80s hair. Don't forget it. I think it's like Rockin' Rio 85, Have a Drink on Me. Performance. You want to go see it in that guy's description? I don't know the video name, I can't make a shout out, but that's where I got the name of this video, Plenty of 80s Hair, because they said like AC/DC in their full swing and plenty of 80s hair. So that's where I got the idea. And there, a lot of people thought this video was funny, me being included in that group. Yeah, so I think at this point in the year things were at full swing, because it's September and we're making videos like boom, boom, boom.
Chainsaw.
What?
Chainsaw and the video's out. Something like that.
Yeah, and that's Plenty of 80s Hair. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go see it. It's on AnimalFilms too. Alright, what we have here is Number One Grandpa. This was based on a huge running joke. Huge. Massive.
Massive.
Between my friend Greg and I. That's him right there, Greg. On the phone. And, this was based on a huge joke, so it's about grandfathers and dropping things off at my house. Basically, it's the plot of this video. We acted it out in video format based on a joke. And, yeah. So, that's the video.
This video is my Halloween scary video that I whipped together for the holiday season. It's a little horror type thing. A man is gradually stalked in steps by this man who wants to kill him, apparently, or at least do something terrible to him. And it pretty much is want to be with him, drives him to take him and pretty much murder him. Although his original plans were not to murder him, he murdered him.
What were his original plans?
To take him, and
So what changed his mind?
my resentfulness. I didn't want to go with him, and that is why I got myself decapitated.
So why do you look so familiar when you took the mask off?
Because apparently I got plastic surgery. That the other dude got plastic surgery to look like me because I'm homicidal.
For real?
I guess so.
That was explained in the video.
It was not explained, no. It was not. Although he clearly had some plastic surgery scars still on his face, little bloody wound. Had nothing to do with the axe from earlier, the knife.
So what does that have to do with anything? Why does he have an axe and stuff?
Is this a murderer? I don't know exactly. It was just kind of adding to the scary theme.
Where did
the gash in his face?
The gash come from?
That when he ran into him in the hallway before. He had the knife and
Oh yeah.
he had a bloody knife dropped to the floor. Clearly the blood had to come from somewhere. And I wasn't wounded, so he must have been. And that's 100% latex right there.
That's strange.
Yeah.
How did he get it so perfect though? When he stabbed him, how do you stab someone like that at close range? Like down and miss the eyeball, go over the ledge,
Apparently I
down on the cheek.
I didn't do a very good job at killing him.
Wouldn't be that hard. He's just standing right there.
And then off goes the head. More or less my entire body breaks in half, apparently.
The body fell with it. So.
I guess so, right over the handle. The arm. And then the classical skull ritual.
This is, Stalked.
It's a horror film.
Horror film. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on AnimalFilms. Go watch it right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good to you. This is January 1st this year. Lights out.